First question is, a band limited signal with a maximum frequency of 5 kHz is to be sampled. According to the sampling theorem, the sampling frequency in kilohertz which is not valid. And sampling theorem, the sampling frequency must greater than or equal to the maximum frequency of the signal. So here the maximum frequency is 5 kHz. So the sampling frequency must greater than 2 into 5, that is 10 kHz. So these values are the value greater than this 10 kHz are valid, less than this 10 kHz are invalid. So comparing this value, 5 is less than 10, so here the answer is E. Next question, for the signal f of t is equal to 3 sin 8 pi t plus 6 sin 12 pi t plus sin 14 pi t, the minimum sampling frequency in hertz satisfying the Nyquist criterion is. And these are the signal, added signal. So for added signal, we have to pick the maximum frequency value among this three term. So considering this three term, 14 pi is the highest value here. So we will get that is 14 pi t, that is equal to 2 pi f t. So pi get cancelled and this becomes 7. So the FM maximum frequency is 7. So the sampling frequency greater than or equal to 2 FM. So that must 2 into 7 hertz, that is equal to 14, greater than or equal to 14 hertz. So here the answer is C. Otherwise we can take directly from that equation which is the value greater than those three terms, 14 pi. So the frequency is 14 hertz. So we can directly choose the answer from seeing that signal itself. So the answer here is C, 14. Third question, find the Nyquist rate and Nyquist interval of sine 2 pi t. So Nyquist rate is, we have to find Fs and we have to find Ts. So the Ts is equal to 1 divided by 2 Fs. The Ts is equal to 1 divided by 2 Fs. So here Fs greater than or equal to 2 Fm, and Fm here is, that is 2 pi Fm t, that is equal to 2 pi t. So 2 pi get cancelled, this t also cancels. So Fn is 1. So Fs is greater than or equal to 2 into 1, that is 2 hertz. So we will get the Fs value here, and Ts, that is equal to 1 by 2 Fm, sorry, this one is Fm, that is Fs. So we will get 1 by 2 second. So this is Nyquist interval. So the Nyquist rate is 2 hertz, Nyquist interval is 1 by 2 second. So here the answer is E. Fourth question, consider two real valued signal x of t band limited to minus 500 Hz and 500 Hz, and y of t is equal to band limited to minus 1 Hz and minus 1 kilohertz and 1 kilohertz, or z of t is equal to x of t into y of t. The Nyquist sampling frequency in kilohertz is, and here the signal is, actual signal is y of t, that is equal to x of t into y of t. And we know the multiplication signal, we have to add the frequencies. So for added signal, we have to pick the maximum frequency value among that added signals, and multiplication means we have to add the frequency values. So that is, for each signal have different values, we have to add all values. So here also multiplication multiplied signal. So the frequency of x of t is 500, y of t is 1000, that is 500 Hz, and this one is 1 kilohertz, that is 1000 Hz. 500 Hz plus 1000 Hz, we will get 1500 Hz. So this is the maximum frequency, and from that we can find the sampling frequency greater than or equal to 2 FM. So that is equal to 2 into 1500. So that is equal to 3000 Hz or 3 kilohertz. So we need to find the answer in kilohertz. So the answer is 3. So answer here is B. Next question, determine the Nyquist rate for the signal x of t is equal to sinc 100 pi t plus 3 sinc square 60 pi t. So this is added signal, so we have to pick the maximum value among this two signal. So considering this, we have the formula, that is sinc squared pi, that is equal to sin pi divided by pi the whole square. So this is the formula for this sinc squared pi. So here we have sinc square 60 pi t. So we can write this as sin 60 pi divided by 60 pi the whole square. So this can be rewritten as 60 pi into sin 60 pi divided by 60 pi. So again this is a multiplied signal, so we have to add this to 60 pi. So we will get, so consider this as 1 or this as 2 and this is W omega m1 first signal and this is second signal. So the second signal value here is 60 pi plus 60 pi. So we will get 120 pi. So now this is a added signal and W omega m1 that is equal to 100 pi. So seeing this, the maximum frequency is, maximum value here is 120 pi. Okay, so we have to find the Nyquist rate. So we can directly take the answer here is 120. Otherwise we have to find the maximum frequency value using that equation 2 pi fmt, that is equal to 120 pi. That is the maximum value among these two, and we will cancel this one 60 and Fm is 60. So Fs is greater than or equal to 2 into Fm. So that is equal to 2 into 60, that is equal to 120. So otherwise we can directly choose the answer by saying that omega, maximum omega m value. So the answer here is B. Next question, find the Nyquist sampling interval for x of t is equal to sinc 80 pi t, sinc 120 pi t, and we have to find the sampling interval. So Ts is equal to 1 by Fs. So Fs, this is a multiplied signal, so we have to add this 2. So we will get omega m is equal to omega m1 plus omega m2. So adding this we will get 80 pi plus 120 pi, that is equal to 200 pi. So this one is maximum value is 200 pi. So from that we can take, that is Fs is equal to 200. Otherwise you can find it maximum frequency using the formula, using the value 2 pi fmt is equal to 200 pi t. Using that also we can find, but you can directly choose the sampling frequency, Nyquist sampling frequency from this point. So the Fs value here is 200. From that we can find Ts, that is 1 divided by 200. So we will get 0.005 second or 5 millisecond. So here the answer is C, 5 millisecond. 7th question, anti-aliasing filter will analyze the signal and sample at the rate of. So that is Fs equation must greater than or equal to maximum frequency. So here the answer is C. 8th question, the signal x1 of t and x2 of t are band limited to 4 pi radian per second and 10 pi radian per second respectively. The minimum sampling rate required for sampling the signal x1 of 2t plus x2 of t by 2 is. And here the signal is x1 of 2t. So here x1 of t is 4 pi. So x1 of 2t become 8 pi here. Similarly, this t by 2 become, this one is 10 pi. x2 of t is 10 pi. So t by 2 become 5 pi. So this is the added signal. We have to pick the maximum value. So 8 pi is the maximum value. So we have to find the minimum sampling rate. So we have to find Fs. Fs must greater than or equal to 2Fm. Otherwise here we have to find the resulting radian per second. So we need omega m value that also greater than or equal to 2 omega m, this value. So consider this is omega s, means the answer here is greater than or equal to 2 omega m. So the answer is 2 into 8 pi. So the answer 16 pi radian per second. So here the answer is E. Ninth question, aliasing occurs when the signal is undersampled. When the signal is undersampled, the aliasing will occur. So the answer here is B. Final question, the Nyquist rate of the signal x of t is equal to 6 sine square 400 pi t cos 200 pi t is. And sine square of t, we can write this as sine of t into sine of t. So sine square 400 pi t can written as sine 400 pi t into sine 400 pi t. So now this is a multiplied signal. So we have to add this two signal. So this becomes sine 800 pi t. 400 plus 400, this become 800 pi t. So this is again this is a multiplied signal. So we have to. So now the signal become 6 sine 800 pi t into cos 200 pi t. So again this is a multiplied signal. So you have to add these two values. So omega m become 800 pi plus 200 pi. So the answer is 1000 pi. So by seeing this, we have to find the Nyquist rate. By seeing this, we can choose Fs is equal to 1000 hertz. Otherwise 1 kilohertz. So here 1000 hertz. So the answer also in hertz. So here the answer is B, 1000 hertz.